Brought to you by the Coleman Dental Group.
And let's do a little extended version of ZNN this morning with Tom, Shut Up, and Gloria, and Jeffrey over in the kitchen, and Frank over there fondling them, hoping they're ready to eat. So first story this morning, this was on AL.com, and I think the News Courier had it too, but a man in Athens who was shot between the eyes, guys, back in August. This guy right here, upon his release from the hospital, was arrested again Tuesday night, according to Athens police. The arrest was made by officers responding to a call saying the suspect was running along the street in an apparent intoxicated state. Then he got hurt. Not only that, he gets shot between the eyes in August.
Oh my goodness.
Left for dead by the person that shot him. Now, Tuesday night, gets intoxicated, running around the street. Then they arrest him for possession of meth.
Wow.
Well, probably why he got shot between the eyes.
Yeah,
he probably got shot between the eyes because he was doing meth.
Come on.
Didn't pay the guy.
You know,
pay up.
That's one of those dumb crook things.
That's just one of those, but right here in Athens, Alabama, you know. So, all right. Next story was lawyers and Decatur say McLean charges won't hold.
Why?
You heard about Rolando McLean getting arrested.
He's a thug.
He wouldn't put his name on the ticket. He put FU. Well, that's not his real name.
Obviously.
But says a charge brought against McLean by Decatur police for writing F y'all on a, not F-U, F y'all, on a ticket probably won't hold up in court according to local attorneys.
So
McLean was pulled over on Tuesday for having a window tint that was too dark. And then he signs it like that. I mean, why not just
sign your name?
You know, yesterday, Mo Brooks was in town. Both of y'all's kids were in there. What did they talk about, Tom? Did you go?
No, I didn't go, but Mac had told me, and basically he talked about, of course, the economy and taxes and the future of the kids sitting there. They each owe $53,000 right now to the government.
Talked about gun control. So.
Yeah.
So it was a good session with Mo.
Yeah.
All right. Here's Jonesboro, Tennessee. This is a Tennessee bus driver faces stronger charges. All right, here's the story I was teasing y'all with. A grand jury has stiffened criminal charges against a former bus driver for the county's public schools. Brenda Gray, 54, on 39 counts of reckless aggravated assault, one for each student who was on the bus when this right here happened. She had previously been charged with only 8 accounts, well now they charged her for everybody on the bus. Here's what happened. Investigators believe the bus was traveling at 52 to 60 miles an hour when it ran off the road in a 30-mile-an-hour speed zone. Here's what she did. The highway patrol said she was distracted by students before the bus ran off the road. She turned to the students where her son was on the bus and asked them, Jeffrey, would you want to lose your stomach as they approached a hill on the highway where it was 30 minutes? So, y'all know where this is going, don't you?
Yeah.
So she floored the school bus to give them the thrill of losing their stomach.
Oh.
Well, when they did, she lost control of the bus. It overturned.
Oh.
Goodness.
And then, I don't think anybody was injured, but she's free on $50,000 bond.
Oh.
An awful lot more.
Yeah.
Not a good
All
time to
right,
do
U.S.
them.
Post Office, lost $15 billion last year.
How are they still
They didn't lose it. We lost it.
In USA Today this
More money.
morning, they're trying to come up with ways where the post office can make money. It says they completely may ditch the street, city, state zip address that they've used for decades. But here's one of the more interesting things, Donnie. Naming rights for post offices. Like it could be the Jamie Cooper Post Office.
No.
Oh, Lord. The
You know what?
Roll Tide Post Office.
I know.
Well,
I'm
how
gonna make
much do we
someone
need to
mad right
raise
now.
for that for you?
I'm going to make someone mad right now. How many times have you gone to a post office and they moved like there's
You talking about the Athens
turtles?
Post Office? They got like 2 people working in there?
I know,
because-
it's terrible. Hire somebody
Hey.
who will work.
No. If you had to put up with literally a government employee, you got one employee in there and having to put up with all these people. Yeah, I mean, it's not their fault. It's our government. It's the way they run. It's a government entity, and they never work
I don't
right.
know who designed that Athens Post Office, but getting in and out of there ain't easy.
And then once you get in there, you're stuck in there forever.
Right.
All right, a couple other things here this morning. My buddy Greg Scrooge is going to be doing a fundraiser down at Using Humor. He says he's a TV icon. He's a
Go,
midget
Greg.
compared to me. He says, "Thank you, Brent Musburger." This is out of Katy Radio this morning. While watching the BCS championship game the other night, he says that Brent Musburger dropped a gold mine in my lap and talked about AJ's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Greg's going to be doing a thing down at local media icon on Friday at the Princess Theater for the performing art, a place he got kicked out as a child. Worked with Greg, super guy on Channel 19. Now, remember when he left 31, he did our show the next day?
Congratulations on the new grandson.
Yeah, and anytime somebody's fired, they come here next.
Yeah.
And then
Greg's a good guy.
so who else did it?
Lee Marshall.
Lee Marshall, yeah. We've had several on like that. And y'all remember Bob Labby used to be here.
Yeah.
Hey, he called you yesterday. Greg.
Yeah, no, I need to call him back. So anyway,
Bobby.
all right, let's talk about this payroll tax, Donnie. How much is that coming out of your check a week? Round about what?
2%, probably about 250 bucks.
You make that kind of money?
Oh, well, 100 and something, 125
You
a
make
week.
that kind of money?
You know, Zach.
Because it said here most people $20 a week coming out.
It ain't $20 a week, it's more than
No, it says
$20
$20 a week for the average household.
Well, apparently I'm not average, I'm above
no,
average.
you ain't
but
average. We know that. Not if you
Yeah.
having $250.
Shouldn't have said that. They take $10 a week out of my account, I'm sorry. But out of my paycheck, I shouldn't have said that.
But it says here, here's ways.
No, I was going to get scrutinized for making money. Sorry, America, I make money.
Now, you don't work for the government, do you?
No, I don't work for the government, and we'll never
All
work
right,
for the
Tom, here's some, it says here, more ways. Now, it's averaging $20 a week, Donnie, so it's talking to people not in your category.
It's talking to people who don't even pay in.
It's talking about people, how you can make up that money. Somebody in our category, not Donnie.
You pay
It
more
says
than
here,
that.
color your own hair to save $80 or more.
Don't do that.
Oh, there's a thought.
Don't do that.
Think of removing the movie channel, Tom, from your cable lineup.
That
No,
you
can't do that.
Just don't move the sports channel.
Avoid
I can tell
wasting
that's better.
gas in a long drive-through lane, like going through Lawler's or somebody. Go
Gee,
inside the restaurant or bank if you got a large order.
That's
You
a good
saving
thing.
gas.
Didn't you
That's saving
leave?
money.
Didn't you end up leaving a tip and all the other crap? So you,
Cut out your landline.
I did that. I don't
Yeah,
have. I
well,
don't
Well, we have that
phone
too.
anymore.
Take cash to the gas station.
Why is that? How's that saved?
That-
Anyway,
you
well,
said-
none of it's in your case. It said, and if you have an older refrigerator in your garage or something, well, that thing costs you an extra $10 or more a month because it's not one of the new efficient rated refrigerators.
I ain't getting rid of my refrigerator.
Everyone
It
loves
says got your one main refrigerator,
Right.
your other refrigerator. Well, Donnie, somebody like you probably got 4 or 5 refrigerators in their house.
Yeah, nobody likes to drink hot beer.
Yeah.
Be quiet.
And you could cut your electricity bill, Donnie,
I quit.
by cutting your electricity
I
bill.
make way too less money on here to be taking this kind of abuse.
So anyway, well, you're the one that said it, not us.
You asked me. I didn't think I was going to get. I didn't think you were going to go through. Oh well,
Well, the average people here, like us, they're
Most
taking
people
out
don't
like
even know
$50
about
maybe
it
a
yet.
week
you're
on it.
crazy.
That's what.
You are
So,
crazy.
Now, people in upper incomes like yourself.
No, I'm not in that upper income. But
Well, you just said you were, though, without us
You know what?
asking.
I didn't say. I just said
Oh,
they were
you said
taking
too.
about
Jeffrey,
$220,
let's rewind the tape.
$225, $250.
Did he not say
every 2 weeks.
$250 a week?
It's every 2 weeks because I get paid every 2 weeks.
Stop,
So-
stop.
So you're making about $300,000 a year.
No.
No,
I
you
wish I was
can't-
making 300
You
grand a
can't
year.
add very well.
Yeah. If I had that 200,
Take the fifth.
might as well.
You
because
probably already had a fit.
I'm gonna be
We're going to
scrutinized.
take
Don't write me for money because somebody cleaned out my Redstone account over the holidays.
But
So.
thank goodness.
But they made it up, didn't they?
Redstone was really good. In 2 days, they had it back in my account.
All right, Donnie, I'm going to do a thing with you right quick before we take a break and go on.
Look at you.
Oh,
Save
does that have
people
anything to do with
magazine.
chocolate?
No, it ain't got nothing to do with how much money you make, because we all know you're super wealthy.
I'm not. No, I'm not either.
Myths about what being happy is all about.
Hey, it is a myth. I'm just happy as.
What do you make your kind of money would be?
It has nothing to do with money.
Now, it's
Hey,
Donnie
there was a time when I made no money and I used to dig in the couches so me and my wife could go to Sonic at midnight and get us something to eat
Well,
while we
that's
was in
normal
college.
stuff.
Donnie, I'm going to tell you a sad story.
That's normal.
I ain't even going to do the rest of this. I'm
Hush.
going to, but you talking about how much money you make.
I didn't tell you how much money.
When
I
I
made.
started in TV, this is, by the way, this is starting our 10th year
You were
yesterday.
naked at a
here
beach.
in Athens. When I started in TV, be 40 years
No.
ago, I started my 40th year April 1st. I got paid
Congratulations.
once a month and was married to Abby's mama. God bless me. I brought home. no
Well,
kidding,
God bless her.
I brought home $283 a month. A month.
I remember those days.
You don't remember those days. The way y'all
I used to work
you
for
grew
50
up, you was
cents an
living like
hour.
the Beverly Hillbillies in Hollywood, man.
I made 50 cents an hour laying fence.
Zora?
I went to work at Channel 31 in 1974 1975 for $2.50 an hour. Never will get in your class. But anyway, we'll take a break, come back to the kitchen just
That house you live in, 10,000 square feet, don't listen to him.
We'll be right back. Y'all hang on.
Yeah.